Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You know I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV, the embattled governor of New York. Governor Andrew Cuomo has resigned. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Greetings, and salutations to all nations. Ladies and gentlemen, you know I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV. And if you want to hear the truth, go ahead and subscribe to Deep Roots TV. So breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard in the introduction, the embattled governor of New York, Governor Andrew Cuomo, has resigned today amidst a slew of allegations of harassment from employees, and his top aide have also stepped down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a breaking news. You know I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV. It's being reported in the New York Times at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, that the Governor Andrew Cuomo of New York said that he would resign from office, succumbing to the ballooning harassment scandal in the news, revealing that his fortune is unfortunate. The nation's best leader, Governor Cuomo, said he's resigning effectively the 14th day after today. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, a Democrat, will be sworn in to replace him, becoming the first female in that position, the top office. Given the circumstances, Cuomo says, the best way I can help now is to step aside and to let the government get back to governing. Mr. Cuomo said in a remark streamed from his Midtown Manhattan office. Therefore, that's what I'll do. Mr. Cuomo's dramatic fall was shocking in its velocity and vertical drop. A year ago, the governor was being hailed as the nation's hero of the steady leadership that he showed amid the coronavirus pandemic. The resignation of Mr. Cuomo, 63 years old, a three-term Democrat, ladies and gentlemen, came after weeks of report that the New York State Attorney General concluded that the governor harassed nearly a dozen women, including current and former government workers, by engaging on wanton touching and making inappropriate comments. The 165-page report also found that Mr. Cuomo and his comments were unlawful, relating against at least one of the women making her complaint public and fostering a toxic work environment. Reports finding put increasing pressure on Mr. Cuomo. Yes, it did. To the point where President Biden, along with friends and advisors, advised him to leave office. It suppressed and embarrassed the state office. Mr. Cuomo's last political bulwark in the Albany increased array against him to the step towards impeached, and it left Mr. Cuomo with a few, if any, allies fighting with him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another example of government, signing laws into act, because it is Mr. Cuomo that signed in a big sexual harassment act up there in New York. You're looking at Chris Cuomo right there from CNN. Unfortunately, he tried to, do some damage control for his brother and has caught himself up in this situation where right now he's on leave. They say it's a planned leave, but it is suspicious. The fallout from the report was swifter than even those close to Mr. Cuomo expected. He quickly became isolated and grew more so day by day. His top aide, Melissa DeRosa, resigned Sunday. On Monday, the Speaker of the State Assembly, Carl E. Hesley, made it clear that there would be no deal to allow Mr. Cuomo to avoid the impeachment that appeared increasingly inevitable. In the end, Mr. Cuomo followed through on the advice of his top advisors, and one-time ally had been offered leaving office voluntarily. By stepping down, Mr. Cuomo damn take by stepping down, Mr. Cuomo dampened talk of impeachment in the state assembly, and which is dominated by Democrats, and left open the possibility, however remote, for a political revival. Now, in a 21-minute speech, Mr. Cuomo did try to defend himself, was turned into a contrary and a defendant. Mr. Cuomo decreed that efforts to remove him and acknowledged that his initial insistence and rebellion against certain party was controversial, because I truly believe it is a political move. The situation and moment are not about the facts, he said. It's not about the truth. It's not about truthfulness or thoughtful analytics. It's not about how do we make the system better. This is about politics. And our political system today is too often driven by extremes. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear this young man here talk about extremes. Okay, this is a New York governor. It sounds like said the apple get rotten. The governor said that he took full responsibility for his action as deemed ever. He denied ever touching anyone inappropriately. He sought to frame the allegations from 11 women as stemming from generational difference, and even thanked them for coming forward. In my mind, I have never crossed the line with anyone, Mr. Cuomo said, but I didn't realize the extent to which the line has been redrawn. You hear what he's insinuating, ladies and gentlemen? That the line is being redrawn for him when he's a top governor position in New York. And he's the one that passed the big sexual harassment, bill in New York. And now he has violated it, and he's saying that, oh, the lines has been redrawn. Yes, you redraw them. Yes, sir. At one point, he addressed his 3 daughters directly and let them know that I never would intentionally disrespect a woman. Your dad made mistake, he said, and a room filled with staff members, some of them teary-eyed, most caught by surprise, and he apologized and he learned from it. And that's what life is all about. His speech was prefaced by a 45 minutes presentation of his personal lawyer, Rita Glavin, who blamed the media for creating a frenzy environment. She sought to cast doubt on many of the women allegations and leveled a seriousness of some of the others. The reports got key fact wrong, she said. It omit key evidence and failed to include witness. Those testimony would not support the narrative that it was clear this report would waive by day one. Ladies and gentlemen, it is unfortunate that, Governor Cuomo find himself in a situation like this. But again, I don't know if it's me 1, me 2, or me 3. Him get himself caught up in a big city. The apple is rotten. If we don't think, say, Governor Cuomo did do things inappropriate because him say him touch and him kiss and him feel and him rub, but it is a generational differences that's causing this situation. The Cuomo family and especially his governmental body are devastated by the news, but he was advised by the Biden party to step aside. His top aide did retire, did step aside. So it appears that, one of his top ally, the President of the United States, his brother is on leave, his top aide has stepped aside, don't have a lot of backing right now. Y'all can see. It's an unfortunate situation right now for the top governor, for the top state in the country. But I want to leave with a message and make me know if you think say, Governor Cuomo is guilty. Y'all guarantee. Or if I just set him up to take a fall with the mishap of the pandemic that has been going on. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari, soldier of Deep Roots TV. I'm asking you to hit that red subscribe button, people. Brand new channel. Yeah, hit that red subscribe button, people. Look for the subscribe button. If it's red, hit it. Then hit the bell that says all, so you can get the notification from the Rastafari here on YouTube. Say, them want to see me fall, but people's getting stronger every time you try to shut me down. Say, we rise and getting stronger. Yeah, it's Rastafari, soldier, ladies and gentlemen of Deep Roots TV. I want them to go ahead and leave in a comment. Let me know if the things say Cuomo is a creep or if the people them just on a witch hunt. Y'all gonna take. You see. Bless up on yourself. Yo, bad nation. Yeah. Think me to say